Now that we're done detailing the bottom right corner, we can switch over to our gold FX and start off at the bottom right corner, working our way to the top arch, making it as crispy as possible. You always want to make sure you go slow and make sure the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer, because if not, then it won't line up properly. You also want to make sure not to press too hard, because the skin is very thin here and you could nick them with the teeth of the trimmer. We're going to use the Gold FX to create our first guideline and shave off his sideburns. Now that we're done balding them out, we can move on to the no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. We're then going to slightly close the lever to erase our initial guideline. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to the one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. Again, we're going to use this same guard and the lever to soften up the line and get it ready for the half guard. Now we're using the two guard all the way open to create our fourth guideline. This is going to help us blend into the sides. Here we're using our 1.5 guard, and this is helping us connect to the one guard all the way open. Here I'm detailing as much as possible with the no guard, and then I'm switching over to the half guard to detail as much as possible with my corners. Now I'm using the 3 guard to connect to the 4 guard on the sides. We're then going to use some shave stick to make sure he doesn't bump up, and use the full shaver to make sure we remove all the stubble. Now I'm using my Gold FX to line up his C-cups. We're starting off at the bottom and working our way to the top arch, going as slow as possible, making sure the hair feeds into the trimmer. The reason why a lot of people struggle to line people up is because they're not feeding the hair into the trimmer properly. Now we're going to go to the other side of the back taper and detail before we line him up. Now we're using our Goat FX to go against the grain and make sure we're lining him up properly. Now we're moving on to the left side of his C-cups. You also want to make sure you're not pressing too hard, because then you could cut them with the teeth of the trimmer. So, my cousin's hairline is a little bit lighter, so we're gonna make sure we start off at the middle and debulk a good amount using our trimmers, and then we're gonna work our way to the sides, making sure we go against the grain and that the hair feeds into the trimmer, because if not, it's just gonna keep moving and it won't cut properly. It's very important to keep combing and repeatedly comb the hair down and make sure it lays down properly. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you leave a comment down below, I'm 100% gonna reply to it. Now we're using our Turkish razor and Derby premium blades to make them as crispy as possible. But before we do that, we're gonna use some shave gel so the blade can glide better. And when you're using the Turkish razor or any other blade, you want to make sure you pull the skin as much as possible and keep the blade at a 45-degree angle.